Remains Our History, first part, does not support theory of poetic justice. Our Remains Our History is not the story of any character, but have themes of power of choices and nature's support and Karma Yoga and Raj Yoga, and a testing of above by a person who can't face the society in day night. This is written for you to solve the question of life and for you only, as you have the power and guts to change yourself. It is not hard to bring up your parents or to bring up your children, but it is hard to bring up yourself. As Mr. Nelson Mandela said, it always seems impossible until it's done. Childhood of Jeenath. No, does not touch. Jeenath, aged 5 years, who is trying to touch the eggs of a sparrow, kept on nest on the tree in the garden with the help of a stick. Why? Jeenath asked innocently. Otherwise, they will not become a word. Shahzadi Begum replied, aged 30 years. A bird had made a nest in the garden, where it is living with its eggs since the very first day. Jeenath has seen the eggs. She is excited to touch the eggs, break it, and make the birds fly from inside it. She makes different strategies to reach the eggs, but due to her short height, she always failed. Now she has found a long stick and tries with that, but Shahzadi Begum has seen her from there doing this. But how can they go inside a small egg? Let me break the egg. Then they will grow properly. Otherwise they will die, Jeenath said. No, my dear, they will grow from inside. Then they will break the egg cell and automatically come out with their own efforts, Shahzadi Begum said. Jeenath is surprised to hear this. She is brooding over it for some time, then asked, who will feed them inside the cell? Nature, Kudrat. It was its own way to feed its offspring. Shahzadi Begum takes Jeenath's face in her palm, then said, let the Kudrat do her work. Silently, do they become so strong to break the cell? Then slowly, their body will be so much strong to walk in the nest. Then their wings will grow and become strong to bear their body weight. Then they fly, Jeenath asked in excitement. No. Then how? Their parents will teach them how to fly, and then they fly towards the sky and leave the nest forever. Performance at Kashmir Leela and Reality of Life. After 11 years, Jeenath is sitting with some female friends. Suddenly a man comes to Shahzadi Begum. Shahzadi Begum was sitting on a merry-go-round, having pan in her mouth. The man said something in low pitch to her, and she burst into laughter. Jeenath heard her laughingly. She comes near to her. What's happened, Shahzadi Begum? Ye janab kaun hai? Who is this gentleman? He is coming from Mathura, controlling herself from laughing, to perform Krishna Leela, but Devvrata has fallen ill and she denied performing on the stage. He searched in lower class, but all refused the offer because nobody knows how to perform on the stage. Then why not request to high class? They provide dance teachers for their girls. Their girls know classical dance and they can perform well. Jeenath said, my silly girl. No high-class girl perform on stage with these Kalakar artists. Either pupil of lower class perform on stage or they came to us with request to dance. If we denied, the last choice is gay community only. Then the standard of performance you can imagine only. Jeenath listens seriously, thinking for a moment, then asks, how many times your Radha appeared on stage in Lucknow? Not even a single time. She was fallen ill in Mathura, so did not arrive here. The man replied to Jeenath with a sigh of grief. How long this drama will be performed? Jeenath said. Only few days, man replied. with a little hope in his heart clearly visible on his face. Few days. Not a bad idea. Jeenat smiled thoughtfully. It means nobody has seen their Radha and nobody also has seen to me outside, so they will introduce to pupil as an artist of Mathura. So their aim will be fulfilled and I also see the world outside. Yes, Sajadi Begum, it's a good idea. Man confirmed it with sign in his eyes. Sajadi Begum thinks for a few minutes. Please, Sajadi Begum, Jeenat insists her. Okay, Shukriya, Sajadi Begum. Jeenat and the man thank her instantly. But if there is any mistake on your part, then that will not be good for you. I hope you understand. Sajadi Begum gives him a ghurki threat in serious tone. I am personally assured you that nothing would be happened like that. Man accepted politely. And one more thing, Gina should return here before the sunrise. Definitely, Sajadi Begum said. Then take pan and she will reach on time. Sajadi Begum offers him a pan. Man takes one and surrender it to his mouth. जी अब इजाजत दीजिए. Now please let me go. Khuda Hafiz. Goodbye. Khuda Hafiz. Jeenat hugged tightly Sajadi Begum and kissed her and screamed with joy. Shukriya, Sajadi Begum. Both laughed loudly. Sajadi Begum is a hard nut to crack. Her pawa, control, cough, means terror, is spread in whole Kotha, where both her. Nobody dares to take direct panga with her. How Jeenat not scared and also near to her is a surprising question for other ladies there. She is so much strict even though has a soft corner for Jeenat, a little cute monster. It is getting dark outside. Jeenat is getting ready for stage. Sajadi Begum has strictly advised her to go in simple dress so that nobody has doubt on her. Jeenat is combing her hair before the mirror. Her hairs are long till waist. After some time, Sajadi Begum has Rukhsat sent her in burqa with all hifazat security towards Rangmanch stage. Jeena sits in buggy in simple dress with burqa and buggy moved on board rapidly. She is trying to look on board through jharoka window made in buggy. First time she is watching city. Sajadi Begum does not impose any restriction upon her even though Jeena keeps herself so reserved so not let her find any chance to do this. She is watching her houses, women and children on board. Their conversation, she is getting overjoyed by their life. She is curious to watch closely them, but Sajadi Begum instructions Begum on are not allowing this. After some time, buggy reached to Deva. Place. Deva is the place provided to stay of Krishna Lila artist. Their Deva is at the premises of a rich man. Jeenat is dropped there Baparda, means undercover. All artists are getting ready there. Jeenat is looking much beautiful than them without dress or performance and makeup. Everybody stared at her surprisingly without blinking. Khamoshi se, silently. Jeenat is feeling hesitation and uneasy with their behavior. Leeladhar Sri Krishna, your Radha has arrived. Somebody among the crowd of artists speaks loudly. Radhaji, Jeenat has astonished. Where is my Radha? A young man from artist comes out with full dress of Krishna. The man has lean body, dimples in cheeks, with chakra wheel in one of his fingers suddenly appears before Jeenat. Jeenat lost her remaining consciousness. She forgets even to blink and watched him with little bit of fear in her heart. Young man also does the same. Everybody starts watching both of them one by one, but they were unaware of it. Lage raho, keep on, somebody shouts from them, and all burst into laughter. Both gain their consciousness. They feel shy and pretend to be normal like nothing has happened. Still can't do anything because persons around surrounded them are laughing only on them. They finally surrender. The person who convinced Sajadi Begum comes forward to introduction. This is the only son of well-known person of city and great artist Mr. Devdutt. Namaskar. Hello. Devdutt comes forward and bends his head and folds his hands. Everybody laughs again and she is turning towards Jeenat. Jeenat Sahiba, अपने फन की फनकार, artist of a class, got ready to perform after many requests. She especially comes from Mathura Vrindavan. इनका डेरा अलग रहेगा. Her place of stay will be separate. आदाब, hello, Jeena says with najakat while bending herself. She turns toward Dev. I have heard that no high-class person perform on stage. She smiles mischievously. Jeenat, get ready, hurriedly, otherwise public. You know, you understand better. Female artist draws her and gives her dresses. She followed her toward a room allotted to them. Public are getting uncontrolled outside. They start making noise. Start Krishna Leela, otherwise we will start Mahabharat, an Indian epic based on war. A man of short height shouts from the public. Children start imitating jingles of Mahabharat. Some little children have started crying. They are uncontrollable by their guardians. They start hodang, shouting and fighting or making noise. Collects money whole the year at the name of Krishna Leela, even though not started at right time. Another man shouted from crowd. We are watching this curtain for many hours. Somebody remove it. Another man with healthy physique shouted. The loud voices outside are creating fear inside in the hearts of artists. They send a man out of artists on stage who hold the mic for some time and entertain the public. It is hard job to control the public, and with Jaikara of all gods who are at this time in his memory, starts Krishna Leela. All keep silent and enjoy the performance. There is only Bhakti Ras, sacred feeling of Lord Krishna, spread over the whole area. After pack-up of Krishna Leela, all artists again gather on Dara. Dev again comes near to Jeenat. Mischievous but innocent smile spread on lips of Jeenat. ऊंचे खानदान से हो? You are from high class? Jeenat asked innocently by raising her eyebrows. Yes, I am. Any doubt? Dev answered with similar expressions. No, nothing. बस यूं ही. Today's performance will have surely reached to your Walid father. Jeenat again said with innocence in her eyes. There are many jasus, detectives around here who definitely enjoyed the performance and then give their own performance before my father. Dev replied seriously. Jeenat looks at Dev's face for a few seconds continuously. Both of them again see into each other's eyes. But she has no expressions on her face. खुदा आपको आपके वालिद के कहर से बचाए. May God save you from anger of your father. She speaks in very slow pitch and bursts into laughter. बड़ा मजा आ रहा है. You are enjoying the situation. Dev is feeling anger inside him. Then should I cry? But now there is your time to cry. After receiving khidmat, service of your Abba Huzur, respected father. By saying this, she drops the burqa on her face and comes out of Dera towards Buggy, waiting for her outside. Buggy moves on. भोर में यूं चांद को पर्दे में रुखसत होते, चकोर डेरे की तहरीर से आंखों से ओझल होने तक देखता रह जाता है. In morning until she disappears from sight, he watched her. Dev turned and changed his artist dress. He bids a goodbye and rushed towards his home. He is running, jumping on board. He is afraid of his father, still thrilled, with unknown joy in his heart. He does not realize even how he reached the home in these thoughts. He waits for a minute on the gate. Watch closely the fence of house. There is a beautiful garden at other side of the fence, having variety of flowers, trees, etc. It has beautiful lamps hanging on poles. Lights of pole lamps are like a shower and a whole garden is bathing under it. Other side, the rays of sun also comes on the earth, so darkness of night is also bid a farewell to all, especially Deo. Pin drop silence is spreading all over the Koti villa. He searched like a thief in his own house. Then he jumped over the wall. He is before the huge Koti, which is standing with its own attitude. Then he peeped into the Koti through its windows. On being assured that everything is all right, he enters through windows. Only then his feet hit something in darkness, and a sound of khun disturbs the silence. Oh, Saja Sahabzade, Crown Prince is entering like thief into house. A heavy, loud voice rose into the Haveli, and all lights switched on in Haveli suddenly. All his efforts go in vain. Pitaji, Dad, a very low scream, which even not comes out of his mouth. उसके पैरों तले से जमीन खिसक गई. Feet under landslides. His mother has stepped down near to him. Your son has entered after dancing with sluts whole night. Pitaji speaks in loud voice, but turning his face towards mother. They are not sluts, they are artists, Pitaji. Deo replied in the same page. He gets angry with the word slut used by his father. Mother is trying unsuccessfully to cool down both, but nobody cares for her efforts. Oh, then you are coming here to make your Khandan family famous. After all, you are son of a judge. He taunts upon him. He thought that we will make you lawyer from London, but you don't leave us to show our face in society. Whole बिरादरी, caste of society, is making fun of us. हम पर कैकड़े लगाए जा रहे हैं कि जज ब्रह्मदत्त का बेटा एक नचनिया बन गया. People are laughing that son of Brahmadatt becomes a dancer. I don't take such biradari seriously. Such society is a joke in itself. They make prestige issues to perform on the stage. Criticize it. If Rangmanch stage is so bad, then why don't they sit into their homes and close their ears with the help of cotton walls? If performing on stage is stigma on society, then why they take seats just near the stage and also pay for it? Don't dare to argue with me, you idiot, furiously, and get out from here. Who does not care prestige of his Khandan like you have no right to stay in this Haveli. I also don't care of your high society at this Haveli. I am leaving now. By saying this, he turns toward the gate. Mother tries her best to stop him, but both are firm on their attitude. रंगमंच नचनिया कहीं का अभी लौटेगा धक्के खाकर. He will return soon after futile struggle. Baggy arrived to Kota and heavy gates of building closed tightly. It is sunrise now. Birds are singing on the flowers. Jinat is so happy that she rushed towards Sajadi Begum in hurry. Sajadi Begum is lying on the bed, turning her face towards the wall. Jinat just falls on her with happiness. Hi Allah, this girl has broken my wrist. Sajadi Begum speaks in pain, given by overexcitement of Jinat. Sajadi Begum, now awake. Please, Sajadi Begum. How much more you will sleep now, please? Jinat shakes her heavily. Waiting for whole night, all night I awaked. And when just sleep in the morning, you climbed on me. Now tell me, कौन सा किला फतेह करके आई है जो आसमान से पर उठा रखा है? What a Himalayan task you have completed. Okay, tells me now. Sajadi Begum tells her while trying to sit on the bed. Sajadi Begum, when you will listen to today's story, you would die with laughter. And by saying this, Jinat tells whole incidents from starting to end of Krishna Leela. Both laugh for much time. Sajadi Begum takes Jinat's face in her palm and speak. जीनत मैं जान जरा बचकर रहना, कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि जिस देवदत्त की तू हंसी कर रही है वही देवदत्त तेरा दिल तेरा कह कहे तेरी खिलखिलाहट सब कुछ चुरा ले जाए और तू रोती रह जाए. माय डियर जीनत, प्लीज बी केयरफुल, अदरवाइज द सेम देवदत्त अबाउट whom you are making fun will steal your heart and left you crying. अरे जाने दीजिए सजादी बेगम, अपने फन की फनकार ये जीनत साहिबा किसी अरे गहरे नचनिया से दिल हार जाए हो ही नहीं सकता. Forget it, Sajadi Begum. This special artist Jeenat will not lose her heart with so-called artist Deodat. Jeenat replied in her attitude. इतना गुरूर मेरी जान अपनी जुबान पर कायम रहना. So much attitude. Remain firm on your words. Shahzadi Begum laughs on Jeenat. Next day evening, Jeenat gets ready with a lot of thoughts in her mind. She dressed similarly in simple dress and sits into buggy. Buggy moves towards Krishnalila stage. On Deva, she feels a strange, deadly silence spreading all over there. There is no Ronak, feeling of joy like last night. The topic on which she is making fun of Dev, हकीकत में तामीर हो गया, turned into reality. Father of Devdutt threw him out of the house, and now nobody knows where he is. Jeenat feels a silent pain in her heart with this news, which reflected on her face, but she pretends like nothing has happened. There for her and behaves like professional. She performs on the stage and returns to Kota in her burqa. She is silently moving towards her room. Suddenly, few voices draw her attention. She stops moving and tries to hear something. Voices are generating from Shahzadi Begum's room. She can't stop her recognizing the voice. She moves towards in same direction and tries to listen while hiding herself. Shahzadi Begum, how you hide this Kohinoor, a special diamond, from me, whether I am unknown or outsider for you? The man inside asked to Shahzadi Begum in usual pitch used in Kota. Who is this Kohinoor? I froze. You are talking nonsense. I am unable to understand you. Please don't pretend to be so innocent. I love you for this innocent style only. Therefore, I am still bachelor. Then why this parda, curtain between us? Your girl is out of the world. Will surely make you millionaire. Oh, then you have found her. Okay, I admit my defeat and salute your intelligence. Oh, Shahzadi Begum, this is not a thing of high value. I have done. Well, smiles. Who is this हमराज डिटेक्टिव जो हमारे आशिक को हर खबर से बाखबर कर देता है? Who informs you with all news? Oh, for Shahzadi Begum, I have told you earlier, it is not a big job. Starts boasting over himself. I was just watching Krishnalila. Then her buggy moves on and I just chased it. Then I saw that it enters into this building. Now nothing needs explanation and realizes that this Kali Mehak must be this Wadi. Oh, then what happened? Then what? Shahzadi Begum. I just start my mission to search the gardener of it. Then pointing towards someone, that is your Kani's maid. You understand me? Just 2 pairs of pajab anklet. I drop into her daman, scarf, and secret is out. Then what has required? Oh, you are expert to solve the mystery. Shahzadi Begum is controlling feeling in her and only speaking like an expert of her trade. Her voice is continuously becoming poisonous. Then when you fulfill our desires, when she agrees, I am not getting your point. Look, Ifroz Sahib, I never forced anybody. Then how can I force her while she is my Kohinoor? She was little soft heart, so nothing will be enforced on her. Just try to win her heart with your style. When she gets ready, then no hurter. Just try with pyar, mohabbat, love. Oh, this is a very small thing for me. I am Love Guru. And well, what's her name? This is the first question of mohabbat. I understand. Feeling joy of victory. Now I am leaving. I will return with full preparation. Jeenat felt a strong shock in her heart. She scared with even single thought of that hell. She shook with fear throughout her body. The man comes out of room and moved towards in same direction. Jeenat drops her burqa again on her face and moved towards her room. She enters the room and locked from inside tightly. Sits in a corner with fear. She is sweating heavily and starts losing her consciousness. She becomes unable to think anything. न जाने गोपाल जी कहाँ सो रहे हैं. Where is Lord Krishna sleeping? She becomes unconscious and her eyelids are dropping and she starts dreaming. A young sparrow is alone in its nest trying to find its food but don't have courage to fly. Somehow it attempts to flap its wings. He became afraid and lost courage. It is hungry, but no food was there. The only hope to fly and search food somewhere else. Nature has its own way to feed and nourish you. There is only growth and nothing else. It becomes mad due to hunger as it does not eat since last night. Then it had found dried pieces of tail of fish which its brother has left. Now there is no single scrap of food left. It had searched every inch, rooting among the rough, dirt-caked straw nest where it along with its siblings, had been hatched. It even tries to eat the dried pieces of spotted eggshell. It was like eating a part of him. Then suddenly she sees that there is visualized image on the memory. Sambhav, Sambhav, Sambhav and Sambhav. में ही रक्षा का उपाय ढूंढो. Silence is the language of nature. She feels her breath after long time passed. मान में, अपमान में, in respect or insult, in gain or loss, either in love or hatred, in joy or sorrow, in all conditions, just remain in Sambhav. Whether Sambhav will protect me in such condition, ना अनुकूलता स्थायी है ना प्रतिकूलता. हर हाल में अपने कर्तव्य कर्मों को पूरा करना ही कर्मों में कुशलता है. Neither favorable nor unfavorable conditions are permanent. Comparing on duty in all conditions is the efficiency in karma. I am not seeing any way to move on. In such condition, Gopalji would also surrender if they were in such condition. Karma Yoga and Sambhav will not prove itself in this condition. There is a dilemma of two opposite powers inside her, who are fighting with each other, whether it has its existence, Karma Yoga, whether he, Krishna, listens the voice of heart, how many people in the world read daily, whether it gives them solution. Why I got it in this napak, impure place. Within a short time, she fills with unlimited thoughts. Gopalji, either take me in your center or release my ruh, spirit, out of this body. Shahzadi Begum is lying in her room silently. She is waiting for Jeenat. When she got no news for much time, she calls to Kani's maid and has started inquiring. Where is Jeenat? Whether she has returned? Yes, but she locked herself inside her room and not came out even a single time. What? Yes, we asked her to open the gate for much time, but there is no reply from her. Okay, you may go now. Shahzadi Begum becomes tensed. On hearing this news, she moved towards her room rapidly. Gate is locked from inside. She shouts, Jeenat, darwaza kholo, open the door. No reply from inside. She starts beating the gate. Noise is ascending outside the room. But Jeenat does not have the courage to move an inch from her position. Shahzadi Begum starts crying on the gate in fully mad condition because it is first time when Jeenat behaved like such. Jeenat moved from her condition unconsciously and opened the door. Shahzadi Begum is shocked to see the condition of Jeenat. She hugged the Jeenat tightly and takes her towards the bed. Jeenat similarly sees into blank with no expression. Shahzadi Begum shouts to call Dr. Ocha, witchcraft man. Within no time, both are there. Doctor checks up her first. What happened, doctor? Shahzadi Begum asked with touching her forehead. Only mental tiredness and nothing else. I have given injection to her and let her sleep. By saying this, doctor moves out. One servant takes his bag and accompanies him to outside. Now Oja turns. He does some jha-phonk, takes fees and leaves the room. Shahzadi Begum sits beside her head and looks at her continuously. Time has passed from morning to evening and then night. Jeenat does not regain her consciousness. Person comes to take Jeenat to Krishna Lila, but Shahzadi Begum refused to him. At this time, she is not in her body. What is the actual reason of it? Whether fear of losing her वारिस and उसकी कमाई से महरूम रहने का डर or something else, loss of income of her successor. but the instant expressions on her face are revealing a different story. It is midnight. Moon is raging high on the sky. Kota is busy in its daily business. Suddenly, Jeenat murmured something. Sajadi Begum pays attention on her and affectionately touched her body. She opens her eyes, sees the Sajadi Begum, and turns her eyeballs toward other side. What happened, my Jaan? Why are you turned so dead silent? Jeenat does not reply and stares at blank in same position. Sajadi Begum requested her many times to speak out her, but her request has no impact on Jeenat. She depressed for some time. There is killing silence in the room. Now the era of talks is over, Sajadi Begum. I'm your property. Now the new era of living in reality has started now. Jeenat suddenly speaks in her lost condition. Are you mad? What a nonsense you are talking about. Anybody has said anything to you? No. Nobody has said anything to me. Now go to sleep. Otherwise it will be too late. It takes no time to pass the age. Jeenat, you are getting mad. That's why you are talking like such with me. Jeenat does not reply. Sajadi Begum sees her in trouble. It's morning time. Jeenat has woke up. Sajadi Begum has already awakened. Mental tension is ruling on the face. Jeenat goes for bath, half-heartedly. She prefers to go to common pool instead of personal bathroom. As Jeenat reached there, all girls bathing there leave the pool silently one by one, except the Kaniz maid sent by Sajadi Begum to help Jeenat remains there. Kaniz starts her work, pretend to ignore other things. Listen, why all of them leave the pool suddenly? Jeenat asked to her. I don't know, Jeenat Sahiba. Kaniz acts well, but Jeenat caught her. Oh really? This comment is enough to make her speechless. Jeenat Sahiba, actually they leave the place because of you. She replied in very slow voice. Because of me? But why? She asked surprisingly. You don't know? Now the turn for surprise is for Kaniz. What is actually going on? Will you tell me in detail? Jeenat got irritated with this new mystery. Actually, the Kaniz who gives the information about you to Ifroz Sahib. Sajadi Begum has punished her. Her legs are broken completely and now she will spend rest of her life in government hospital. Seeing her in such condition, all of them are feeling terror in their hearts. इन सब के होश फाख्ता हो गए उसकी हालत देखकर. Kaniz explains why doing her job. Why she did such a brutal act for me. Jeenat again put up question. Only she can give answer of this question. Give me my clothes. I don't want to bath anymore. Jeenat bears the clothes hurriedly. She rushed towards Sajadi Begum, but she lost her voice as she sees the Sajadi Begum, who is sitting on sofa and the same man is sitting beside her. He starts looking continuously upon Jeenat. Jeenat stops at their knees like a beautiful statue. Sajadi Begum calls her, come inside, my dear. Why are you standing there? Jeenat is trying to control herself, but the man sitting there lost his control and moved towards Jeenat. Sajadi Begum stares at him strictly. He sits on his place again. Jeenat moves slowly towards Sajadi Begum. Sajadi Begum gives her seat beside her. Now she introduces her to Ifroz. Jeenat meet him. He is Ifroz Sahib, rich man of Lucknow and very special person for us. Sajadi Begum turns her face smilingly towards Ifroz from Jeenat. Ji salam, Jeenat Sahiba, Ifroz said. And she is my Jaan, Jeenat Sahiba. Jeenat gives no response for this introduction. She reacts rudely like a bad music falls into her ears. Jeenat Sahiba, these are some very special roses of Lucknow, especially for you. Ifroz offers a bouquet to her, but Jeenat does not respond her, neither positive nor negative. On seeing Beoki ignoring of Jeenat, he offers the roses to Sajadi Begum. Sajadi Begum signals him to leave the room. Looking at Jeenat, Ifroz moves out. Sajadi Begum looks at Jeenat. She removes fringes from the face of Jeenat and said, Jeenat, ye Why have you done all this cruelty with that Kanis? Jeenat interrupts her in between. She did gustaki, mistake, so it was necessary to punish her. Both are silent now. No third person is in the room. The room is arranged in very expensive way. Statues, furniture, curtains, crockery, all are managed in a luxurious fashion. When I heard applause, clapping of public after performance on stage, I forget my identity. I forget the reality. I forget that I have to return to the darkness of the society before arrival of the first ray on the earth. I have to lost there in dark. There is no sun who can mitigate the dark in that place. No light is there. There is no ibadat of your kala, no respect for your art. Where people don't clap on your fun art but curse your jism for lust. Jeenat keeps on speaking. We live life in this way and prepare ours for our old age so our business remains uninterrupted. Whether this is the only way to spend life, Sajadi Begum. Should a different way of life not rise from this ugly present? Whether all ways are closed for us, these questions moved the Sajadi Begum internally. Moisture reflects in her eyes. 4 warm tears rolled on 2 pairs of eyes. Sajadi Begum looked at the face of Jeenat continuously. It is a rare opportunity to see the tears in eyes of Sajadi Begum. Jeenat, I have adopted you in Gumnami. Darkness, where nobody else than Allah. I was unable to hand over you in a park hands. No man or woman was ready to take your responsibility. By saying this, Sajadi Begum lost in thoughts for a few minutes. I have decided that whether it is son or daughter, I will make their kirdar, character so illuminating that whole kainat, universe will see its light, which will move confidently in the whole world. Sajadi Begum speaks in sigh and lost in the old thoughts. Who will face the world and take the decisions of his life independently? I always looked myself in you, but never want my weaknesses in you. Then this man, Jeenat's eyes have questioned before her tongue, without words, with a glance of surprise. He has recognized you. He is the regular visitor of here for a long time. You should have the ability to handle such persons. Sir, these are like dogs. They will bite you if you don't learn how tame to them. Then they are a power in your hands. They are loyal as much as possible. They don't try to even harm you. But if you try to get rid of them, then they will make your life hell easily. So it is beneficial to tame the person like them. But Sajadi Begum, Jeenat wants to ask some more questions, but interrupted by Sajadi Begum. Until Sajadi Begum is alive, no dirty hand will ever reach to you, but handling the dirty eyes is your responsibility. Until Sajadi Begum is alive. Both are now in better balance. After heavy mental tension, agony, their hearts are melting. Both are feeling contentment in their hearts as well as on their face. Both are smiling by seeing on each other's face. Well, what is your Gopalji? Sajadi Begum diverted to the mind with this question. He ran away from battle. Jeenat replied with little smile. What? Yes, his Walid has thrown him out of the home and now, since then, nobody knows where he has gone. Laugh in her usual fashion. Don't you feel sad? Sajadi Begum asked while looking in her eyes, like searching the reality in them. Sad or me? Forget it, Sajadi Begum. I am an artist of my own art. There is long chain of lovers behind me. ये नहीं और सही और नहीं और सही. अच्छा? Both burst into laughter and with this long-awaited emotion. Distances died, differences are died, their own natural death. उनके बीच की दूरियां कहीं दूर तक जाकर सिमट जाती हैं. दोनों के दिल फिर एक हो जाते हैं. This is the end of chapter and page number 22. Now move to next chapter. Deus filmy career. Deus filmy career. It's a dark midnight. Station has silence. No person except street dogs are running to search a shelter due to terror of thunder in their hearts. All shutters of shops are down with heavy storm. The waste papers, dry leaves, dust, etc. are flying with the storm here and there. After spreading terror, the weather starts raining heavily with big drops. So it completes the remaining work to scare you. Raining in the night of winter season increased the cold to its highest level. In such cold weather, at midnight, Deodat is sitting on bench on board. He is suffering with this unbearable cold. There is continuous sensation in his body. He stands up from bench and takes shelter under the tree. He stands there with the help of it. He folds his hands with chill and closed his eyes with tension. He recalls that how he leaves the home with attitude, but now there is no way in his brain to move. Hunger and cold steal the glow of face. He does not have even a single paisa in his pocket. अब आगे क्या? What's next? This question is continuously troubling him. He raises his eyes towards the sky, like praying to God to help him. Suddenly a strong sound of thunder filled him with thrill. A light falls on the wall and paper on it shines in a single glance. Glimpse of that paper appears before his eyes. His hands reached to the paper without any problem, and paper is in his grip. But there is darkness around him. How he can read it? It is difficult to see the paper at this time. He runs with paper here and there. Then he moves from station. After a little distance, he sees some light. He moves towards that rapidly. This is a large koti and lamp shade of that garden is switched on in such bad weather. He peeps through the wall, then takes paper into his mouth and jumped into the garden. Then again he assures himself that there is nobody. He takes the paper in his hand from mouth. He starts looking at that. It is an istihar ad. On reaching it, now a ray of hope suddenly shines in his mind. Strong sensation runs into his body. Suddenly a strong chilled wind runs through the garden and breaks the lamp with a noise of chatak and starts heavy rain. Deo moves other side. A loud voice of a man comes out of koti with a torch in his hand. Who is there? Who is outside? Deo hides himself in a far corner of garden. Oh, foe, nobody is there. Why are you troubled in the midnight? A lady's voice comes out of inside. A lamp is on and breaks with rain. Leaves it and go to sleep. Why this lamp is on in such weather? Just for loss. Nonsense. He murmured and moved inside. He closed the gate with noise of bark. On being clear that there is no other risk, he comes out and jumped outside the wall. He moves his steps in hurry towards the same direction. His speed increased when he reached on main road. It is Bombay City. People are busy even at midnight. Deodat starts running on in the rain. He reached to a film studio. Everybody is doing pack up there after shooting. Director Kapoor is taking rest on his easy chair. Suddenly then a man brings up Deo before Mr. Kapoor. भीगा बदन ठंडों से किटकिटाते दांत, भीगे बाल, मासूम चेहरा, completely wet condition. Mr. Kapoor is astonished on seeing Deo. He smiles at him. Deo bids his namaste. Namaste, who are you? Mr. Kapoor said. I am Devdutt from Lucknow, searching for work in films. Which type of work you want to do? I mean, what is your desire in your heart? Speak that only. Mr. Kapoor is shrewd filmmaker. He is able to recognize the difference between a spot boy and other. क्या बनने की ख्वाहिश है दिल? What desire do you have in your heart to become? He touches the sensitive nerve. Gee, he brushed with a shyness and have a look on the people around him. Everybody fix their eyes on him. Tell me why you are here. Mr. Kapoor repeats his question. Everybody has in his mind that आज तो इसकी खुलकर मौज ली जाएगी. Today we will make fun of him completely. जी मैं collect his all courage, then said, I want to become hero. Everybody burst into laughter on hearing this. Their roaring sipped all his courage, and he bent his head down and looks at Earth like having desired to be Sita Maya, a female character in Indian epic Ramayana. He becomes nervous before him. Okay, now change your clothes and get ready for a screenshot. Screen test. This dialogue of Mr. Kapoor is enough to stop the laughing of unit members. He pointed to a person and he takes Dev with him. Again, unit members start their work. He is sweating continuously. He starts his feeling and tries again before camera. Continues for 3 hours. He gives shots from every angle. Dev gets break. Now the time for wizards has arrived. Mr. Kapoor moves near to Dev. He remains calm and just watching nervousness on the face of Dev. Dev is feeling uneasy. His heart is beating loudly. After a few moments, Mr. Kapoor smiles. You are selected. Dev does not in a condition to believe on words. He whispers only, thank you. This is the end of chapter and page number 26. Thank you very much. Testing of Karma Yoga. Jeanat is again alone in her room. Again continuous argument is going on in her mind. Whether he will bring me out of this hell or foe he makes to win the battle of Mahabharata. At that time there was a prince before him on his knees. Then, so what? God does not make his rules for prostitute to get herself out of this hell. Surely he would be unable. Oh really? Then the rule which claimed itself to be universal and regulate the whole kainat is not applicable on the life of Beelzebub. Whether we are really different from rest of the world, whether his call, promise, be proved a blatant lie. Really he hates me? Brain of Jeanat stops thinking. Suddenly a thought comes into her mind. यही तुम्हें रास्ता दिखाएगी. इसकी राह पर चला इंसान कभी नापाक नहीं होता, कभी अंधेरे में नहीं खो, कभी पतन में नहीं गिरता. It will show you the path. No person who follow it become impure, lost in darkness, falls down. Yog, that is getting what you don't have till this moment. Shame, that is protection for what you have. This thought fills her insensation. She rushed towards her cupboard, opened it. She picks out something wrapped into wet cloths, kissed it and touched it with her forehead. या खुदा कोई रास्ता दिखा इस दोजक से निकलने का. क्या मेरे लिए तेरा कॉल झूठा हो जाएगा? ओ लॉर्ड, show me the a way to get out of this hell. Whether your promise would be false for me. She embraced it into her arms and sits there brooding over it. रूह, जिंदगी और मौत तो एक जैसी होती है, चाहे वो बादशाह की हो या वैश्या. Soul, life and death are same for all, whether he is king or any prostitute. It's another night. Sajadi Begum has slept soon due to fever. Jeanat is alone in her room, walking here and there. She is lost in single question of her life, how to get rid of it. Regular business is on peak in Kota. All halls are full with their special guests. Mujra is going on. Sarab और सवाब दोनों उनके लिए थे. Who can afford it? संगीत और हंसी कह कहे फिजाओं में गूंज रहे थे. Suddenly she heard a voice like somebody is sobbing. It diverts her attention in that direction. She concentrates on the voice, so can identify from where it is arising. She moves towards the direction of voice. There was a lady who is getting ready with tears in her eyes. She is tying gazra in her hair and balancing jewelry. She is trying again and again to hide the tears with makeup, but tears are continuously coming out. She arranged her lehenga skirt by drawing it up so can hide her stomach. Jeanat reached to her and stands behind her so they can talk to each other through images in mirror. What's happened? Jeanat asked to her by touching her at shoulders. She replied nothing but pointed only her stomach. and starts crying. It is already thrice in this year. I have to do also. If it is once again, then I will die definitely. Sobs. I have no power in me, but still have to dance and do this dirty business. Gina looks at her for a few seconds, then towards the hall outside the room. In hall which persons are fully drunkard, an adult lady is entertaining them as well as calling this lady time to time. Drunkard persons are now started abusing. Gina thinks for a moment, keep her aside and dressed herself in no time. She moves out. The pregnant lady watches her with surprise because she knows that nobody dares to take panga risk with Sajadi Begum and Jinat is her property. Jinat starts performing. She wrapped her in blue ranga sari that her breast does not reflect even a single inch of her body. Dance of Jinat mitigate the difference of stage. People forget that they are on Kota and watching Mujra. It becomes a performance of Yogi for his Aradi Krishna. She withdraws herself so there was not a single vision which has doubts of its purity. लोगों के जाम किनारे हो गए. Drinks of persons kept aside. There is a blanket of different senses spread there. वो उसूल ही क्या जिसकी आजमाइश में शक हो. What a principle which could not be tested. She just closes her eyes. It's dawn when she finished her dance. First time at that night, full glasses of wine remain in tray uselessly. Single thought is in the heart of all the viewers. Subah kyun hui? Why this morning comes? In the morning, she is before Shahzadi Begum, who is furious on such an act of her. Why have you done this stupidity? Who? Just shut up. She remains silent for a few seconds. When I danced on stage, then you did not get angry, but now you are. I only danced and did nothing. That is wrong. Then why this difference only because of stage? I learned only dance and knows nothing about standard of stage. You nonsense girl. This is not stage which makes a difference, but the viewers make. Don't you feel lust of them? She smiles as usual, hugged tightly to her and said in her ears, मुझे तो सब में श्याम दिखे और सारा जहां भूल गई. मैं तो अपने तन में ही नहीं थी. I saw only Lord Krishna in all and forgot the world. I was not even in my body. पता नहीं कि जहां से आई है कि हर बात उल्टी समझती है. चल अब छोड़ मुझे वरना खाएगी मार. I don't know from where she has come from. Us understand each thing's ribbons. Leave me, otherwise I will beat you. नहीं छोड़ूं. I will not leave you. By saying this, she hanged on her neck. On other side, every other woman in Kota feels jealous on Shahzadi Begum. लखनऊ का सारा तेल तो शहजादी बेगम ही निकाल देंगे. क्या बंदी तैयार की है, माला माल कर देगी. All money will be squeezed by Shahzadi Begum. What a girl she has trained. Krishna Leela has over, but she is still not free of that experience. She remains lost in thoughts and its experience. It was a wonderful experience for her. She starts talking about Krishna Leela experiences all the time before Shahzadi Begum. Her new Asik Firoz daily brings roses for her and tries his best to draw her attention from dawn to dusk. Jeenat makes his fun at his back. At this evening, he again stands before Jeenat with a bouquet of roses. Jeenat is walking slowly on roof, lost in her thoughts. Jeenat Saiva. Firoz again tries to draw her attention and starts following her with bouquet in her hands. Jeenat keeps on walking without paying attention to him. Jeenat Saiba, why you are ignoring me continuously? Tell me truly whether something is wrong or missing in me, or I have done some mistake. Why you don't talk to me? Even you don't accept my gift, Spacey brings for you. Tell me why you remain so silent. It is killing me. Jeenat pays no attention on this irtija request. She remains unaffected and keeps on ignoring. Her pajab, anchored in feet, makes sound as she moves. There is beautiful fence surrounded on the roof. There is a merry-go-round on the beautiful roof garden. Now Jeenat stops at place, touching petals of a flower there. Jeenat Sahiba, आप हुक्म तो करिए, हम आपके जान हाजिर कर देंगे. Order me, I could die for you. Firoz Sahib, she speaks in a very low pitch. बोलिए ना जीनत साहिबा. Ifroz Sahib, I am very sad by heart. Why Jeanat Sahiba? Who dares to make you sad? Tell me, I will kill him. Ifroz speaks it, and make mark of pan, bitter leaf with some spices on wall. Ifroz Sahib, I am an artist. When I received the applause on my performance on stage in Krishna Leela, I got mad with this feeling of joy. But now I am getting bored. There is nothing to go do except chat, except चार दीवारी के 14 चक्कर, walking around the walls. So what? I will restart it. Again you will perform and there will be clapping for you. No, not the same thing again. I don't want to perform again on Krishna Leela. You are not getting my point. Ifroz Sahib, I want to do something different so that artist in me gets satisfaction, Jeanat said. Jeanat Sahiba, I have an idea for this, but it may also be possible that Shahzadi Begum would not like it. Ifroz, do not bother about her. I will convince her. Then your problem is solved. Ifroz smiles. But how? Wait for tomorrow. By saying this, Ifroz moves out. The roses find their place in her arms finally. She also moved towards Shahzadi Begum. There is always a special place for fools as they bring turning point in the story. This is the end of chapter, page number 32. Now move to next. Jeanat's career. He is present early in the morning before Shahzadi Begum at Kota with a new man. This new man is of short height, dark, complex and bulky body, but looking intelligent in comparison to Ifroz. He is wearing grey pant with light blue shirt. Ifroz Sahib as usual wearing tight pant with floral print shirt. You can find many varieties of flower on his shirt. Shahzadi Begum listens both of them properly and sent a maid to call the Jeanat. Jeanat arrived there. Jeanat, he is a director making a film. He is searching heroine for his film, Shahzadi Begum said. While Jeanat questioned astonishedly, I have requested to all possible girls, but nobody is ready. I also tried to tawar prostitutes, but they also refused the offer. Then Ifroz Sahib has admired about your art and told me that you are a great artist. You want to present your art before public. Director keeps on talking before Jeanat. I want a new face in this movie. Jeanat thinks for a moment and then speaks. If I agreed, then how you will present me before public? You will be introduced before public as an artist and nothing will come out which you don't like, जो आपके सामने गुस्ताखी हो. Jeanat looks at Shahzadi Begum. She is silent at this time. Okay, I will do. Jeanat accepts the offer. This is the script of film. Read it. I will give you an idea of story and rest will be explained at shooting. Jeanat takes the script from director. Jeanat and Ifroz both leave the room. Now both ladies again have privacy to talk to each other. Jeanat, do you really want to work in the film? Shahzadi Begum asked to her in calm voice. Yes, of course. What's the matter? Jeanat tries to read her face. Nothing. Remain silent for some moment. I thought that I will make you marry and draw you out from this hell forever, so you will live a life of izzat. Respect. Shahzadi Begum opens her heart. Izzat, she smiles. Shahzadi Begum. First of all, women of good families get married. Bring a lot of dowry. Dowry for what? Dowry is the price given to a man for beating a woman whole life. It's a paid service provided by a man to his wife and to his second, third, fourth, fifth wife. The same destiny for all of them. Parallel to providing this paid service, he also needs extramarital affairs without any restriction on numbers and quota for Mushra and Ayasi. She continues her speech. When marriage is not able to provide security and izzat to these noble families, woman, then you are thinking about me. You can imagine well what he will do with me. Shahzadi Begum is just listening her. It is better to rule the hell rather than becoming watchman of so-called heaven. Fills her lungs with air and release it. Shahzadi Begum, this is your dream that your child face the world take her decision. Now your जीनत has taken her decision. With confidence, जीनत के किरदार की चमक अब दुनिया देखेगी. World will see the sign in character of जीनत. All doubts in the heart of Shehzadi Begum are cleared now. She forward her steps to Jeenat, embraced her, both smiled confidently by seeing in each other's eyes. In morning time, Judge Brahmadat is sitting in his garden, reading newspaper. He is wearing gown, having cigar in his mouth. A postman comes and gives him a letter. He opens the letter and starts reading it. Inside in the hall of Koti, Mother of Dev is busy to choose the jewelry out of many jewelry boxes kept around her. She picks one by one and watches it closely. There is a different environment of celebration in whole Koti. Suddenly a loud voice of Judge Sahib rose in the Koti. Now there is no need of all these stuff. By shouting this, he comes closer to the lady. Suddenly, what's happened to you? Before this, everything was normal. So why your behavior is changed now? Lady asked to him surprisingly. Because before this, nobody slapped on my face, insulted me. In loud voice, he shouts. Read this and you will know what has happened. He forwarded letter to the lady. Samdi Sahib, father of bride, has broken the relation and writes that he will never marry his daughter Betana Chania. The news that the only son of Brahmadat and his would-to-be son-in-law फिल्मों में स्वांग बचाता है, फिल्मों में spread in whole Gujarati like a wildfire, and if this marriage is conducted, will bring disrepute to his whole family in society. वो किसी को मुंह दिखाने के लायक नहीं रहेंगे. Lady reads the letter so thoroughly, from first word to last. She is shocked now. She never thought that this would be such a big issue. Judge Sahib leaves the hall and goes to his room. Lady is looking at him hopelessly. Jeenat is busy in her room to read the script. She lost in script so deeply that she is able to feel the characters. She talks to her life like she is living in film. Now she keeps the script on the table and stands before the mirror. She starts acting and dialogue delivery. Manisha, you are beautiful. Beautiful who I am, laughs. Today, nature gives her a valuable lesson that if there is no way out, then there must be a turning point. Next day, Shehzadi Begum starts packing to leave for Bombay. In the evening, a car reached to Kota to pick them, and then they move along with Ifroz for railway station. Director has booked 4 seats. He is just watching for all of 3. Here, Ifroz Sahib has covered the 4th seat without any hesitation. Throughout the way, they entertain all fellow passengers along with all 3. If Jeenat smiles on him for any reason, that will become a treat for him. He smirks and his heart starts dance in celebration. Before Jeenat's desire, everything he makes available for her. Ifroz is near about 40 years, but his speed in service, Hazir Jawabi, quick response, blushing on face each time, creates doubt about his age. But sometimes other passengers smirked at him and that embarrassed him. Still this embarrassment cannot hold him under control for much time, and again he starts playing his original kirdar. He is only concentrating over Jeenat or Sara Jahan Bekar, and remaining world is useless for him. And other side in Kota, everybody knows this step of Shehzadi Begum. Whoever heard this just make fun. Ladies with pan in their mouth say smilingly, शहजादी बेगम का दिमाग खराब हो गया है, नाचते नाचते दिल भर उब गया तो फिल्मों में काम करवाएगी. शहजादी बेगम has lost her brain. She got bored with dance, so allow the Jeenat to perform in films. अरे किसी रहीस को फंसा के जिंदगी आराम से कट जाती. With a rich person life spends easily. सब मेहरबानी पुराने आशिक इफरोज की है और इस ओल्ड लवर इफरोज की a lady whispers. अब खुद की बीवी संभाली नहीं चाहती, चलाए कोठवाली को हीरोइन बना ले. Unable to handle his own wife, but starts making the hero into the prostitutes. अरे वो तो कुआरा बताता है खुद को हमेशा. He always called himself unmarried. कुआरा? अजी 900 चूहे खा के बिल्ली हज को चली. Cat went to pray after eating 900 rats. क्या मतलब? What do you mean? एक इसके जुर्मों से हारकर अल्लाह मियाँ को प्यारी हो गई. 2 से तलाक हो गया. चौथी बीवी से 3 औलादें हैं. इसकी हरकतों की वजह से इसके वालिद तो इसे सारे राह पीट तक चुके हैं. First died with his torture. With 2 wives he has given talaq, and at last 3 children with 4 wives. His father had beaten him on road. अच्छा, oh really? This is the hot topic of gossip there. This is the end of page 37. Now move to chapter next. Dev's encounter with Jeenat. Film of Dev is almost completed. This is a normal day of shooting. Scene of Dev has to be shooted. Director Kapoor has sent the spot boy to call them. Dev has locked himself in his room. He refused to come out for shooting. Many other members of unit have tried to bring him out and convince. At last, Mr. Kapoor goes himself to talk to him. He knocks the door. Now he has to open the door for Mr. Kapoor. Mr. Kapoor enters the room. They closed the door as before. Both are now face to face. Dev, what is this all drama going on? Everybody is puzzled with your behavior. Shooting is also hanging. Just because of you, and you are sitting here, locking himself. Would you tell me the reason now? Now I don't want to work in film. Are you crazy? This is nonsense joke. This is not a joke, it is true. Then it is disgusting. Okay, now get ready for shooting without creating any new scene. I have decided. Film is near to complete and you are saying that you will quit. Because now I realized that how it is defamatory to work in films. My engagement has broken. Look at this letter of my mother. पिताजी की पूरी बिरादरी में मेरी वजह से नाक कट गई. He forwarded the letter to Mr. Kapoor. Mr. Kapoor read it thoroughly. Look, Dev, I can feel you. But you had come to me yourself. Now leaving film in between will cause me huge loss. This is not fair that someone suffer loss merely of your personal reason. Otherwise nobody will trust you upon. Dev does not respond at him. He continues his statement. I am not forcing to do as shooting here and now. Take a break today. We will do it tomorrow. Mr. Kapoor completes his speech and moves out of his room. But another name of an artist is eccentric. This fact comes to the knowledge of Mr. Kapoor very next day. When he again reached at Dev's room, he shocked to see Dev only at the first look. Mr. Kapoor declared him the hero because of his innocent face with beautiful hairs. He is standing before him with bald hair, having a small pigtail at it, looking like Bansi Pandit. His small pigtail is making fun of Mr. Kapoor by moving with air here and there. Dev is standing silently before Mr. Kapoor, bending his head down. But उनके अंदर ऐसे कलाकारों से काम निकलवाने की असीम क्षमता है. Mr. Kapoor is an experienced director, having a lot of patience in himself to tackle these types of eccentric actors. He also announced that they will complete the shooting of remaining part of Dev. सिर पर बालों की फसल तैयार होने के बाद, when the crop of hair grown on head, till then he will complete other production work of film. Simple, not a big issue for him. Dev Sahib clean road. Mr. Kapoor wins the battle and Dev defeated badly. He moves out without showing any sign of anger on his face. Self-control. Dev closed the door with his leg. Bahak. A loud sound is generated with the door. He stands before the mirror, looks himself. He teases himself. हाथ भर लंबी जीभ बाहर निकालकर चौहाता है गुस्से में. With anger he teases himself by taking out his full-length tongue. और उसके सिर पर लहराती चुटिया उसे ठेंगा दिखाती है जैसे उसकी करतूत पर हंस रही. And his pigtail is laughing at him like making fun of him by moving independently on head. There are many magazines published in Bombay which published spicy gossips and interviews of actors and actresses, films, etc. with their stylish photographs. Next day, A reporter of such magazine comes to Mr. Kapoor and starts interviewing him, his film story, etc. Sir, what is the name of your story? Romance of History. Part 1. Very strange. Yes, because it is unusual in itself. It is a project on which I have worked for the last 10 years. Please tell something about its story. It is not a cheap romantic film. I am confident it will change the way of storytelling in cinema. It would be categorized in classics of Indian cinema, as well as have huge commercial success. It means other directors, writers, producers are creating cheap cinema, and only you are creating classic with commercial success. No, I don't mean that. I'm just talking about only about my film. Okay, now tell me the something about your story. It's a story with which every person of each class, corner, or age of society will connect himself, because each of us has a desire but not courage to say, remains our history. Now a fresh and dare to so start and dare to show his real guts of his own to all. Okay, now tell me about the main characters of your film. The central character of the film is performed by the Devdutt. He is from Lucknow, new face in industry. Reporter, sir, I want to have an interview of Devdutt. This question has puzzled Mr. Kapoor because he knows the meaning of word hero. His movie will be flop without release. He starts discussing some other things like dresses, the set, etc. But failed. Reporter insists for interview of you. Then he surrendered. Okay, come tomorrow. He will be free. Today's tight schedule. Okay, and reporter leaves the set. Mr. Kapoor knows it very well that if something is not done, then also this news will come out and then nothing could be done. He sends this information to a spot boy to Devdutt about his interview tomorrow. Devdutt got angry that Mr. Kapoor is fishing something against him. He refused directly for interview, as he comes to know that it is not open to him to choose for interview. He takes his words back and surrendered before Mr. Kapoor. Mr. Kapoor is busy in his office. Dev entered into office with a scarf on his head. The person who was discussing to him leaves the room. Dev and Mr. Kapoor are alone. There, Mr. Kapoor ignored him and keeps himself busy in one file. Kapoor sighed. What is this all is going? Dev asked him, like blaming him directly for this situation. Mr. Kapoor managed his spectacles, then looked upon Dev. He releases the breath and said, nothing is new. Same like all heroes. He will come tomorrow for your interview with your photographs. And do you know female subscribers are the big market for such magazines? They would be excited to see you. Mr. Kapoor successfully hides his uneasiness. You are doing this knowingly. I don't have hair. I am bald. They were again blamed directly, because at any cost he does not want that girls make joke of him. After all, who don't like to be chased by crazy girls? Become dream boy, Mr. Perfect. Mr. Kapoor knows all what was churning in Dev's mind. He smiles at this time, no sign of family ego. Impact of mother's letter is fade away. I have not saved your head, Mr. Kapoor replied with staring in his eyes. And that reporter is coming tomorrow, just for you. I will not give any interview to him. Dev said firmly, then he will have doubt over you. Then please tell me how to overcome this situation. Please, Dev surrendered completely. On such condition of Dev, Mr. Kapoor got mental satisfaction. He pretends to thinking over this situation very seriously, while he was just increasing anxiety in Dev's heart. Emotions are going grossed up on his face with passing of every moment. Okay, I will arrange a big tool we used for interview, Mr. Kapoor replied after a few minutes. Dev takes a deep breath as a big problem is resolved with the help of Big. He thanks to Kapoor Sahib and moves out. Next day, Dev gets ready with a nice Big. Reporter reached at the right time. Dev is waiting for him. Interview continues for more than 40 minutes. He also gives him some stylish pose for camera as well as some photographs from his album. In just 2 days after interview, magazine was in the hands of public. Girls sigh at him. He becomes a new dream boy of girls. They become crazy for him. Genius is at set of film. Shooting is going on. Suddenly, Ifroz reached to her with a magazine. having interviewed Devdutt, the rising superstar. Jeena sees the photograph and recognized the Dev Nachaniya dancer. Dev is in Mumbai, she murmured. Look, Jeenat, you must have coverage in magazine like him. People will be crazy for you. Okay, good idea. If Rose gets excited on such positive response of Jeenat, he said further. I am thinking that if such directors signs you in his next film, then that will surely a blockbuster. All past records will break. What a great idea. I just tried to contact him as soon as possible, he said excitingly. After packup, she arranged somehow the address where Dev is staying. She whispered in the ear of Shahzadi Begum and moved to meet Dev. Thought of Dev excited her. She reached to Dev's room. He is in room after shooting. Because if an interview can be conducted with Big, then what's wrong with shooting? She rings the bell. Dev thought that Kapoor Sahib has come to discuss something. He opened the gate carelessly. But now the time for surprise is for Dev, because there is Jeenat before him. For some time she is unable to recognize the Dev, but as she recognized she screamed, Dev, you? Bawled, and she died laughingly. She does not like her reaction. Dev does not like her reaction as well as his bad luck. His brain cursed him for his stupidity. He for a moment thought, किसके सिर इसका ठीकरा फोड़ उसे तो वैसे भी हर बात में कपूर साहब ही ब्रेन नजर आते हैं. To whom he could blame in each matter only Kapoor Sahib. Kapoor seems him brain. Come inside and laugh as much as you can. Dev controls his agitation and speaks. Sit here. Then he closed the door. Jeenat is unable to control herself. She takes a seat. You know what I dislike most in girls? When they laugh at my face. When somebody speaks is about me. Dev got little angry, and you especially have come from Mathura to laugh at me. मैं कान बंद कर लेता हूँ, तब जी भर कर हंस लेना. I will close my ears, then you may laugh as much as you can want. He releases a long breath and stares at her. But what happened to you? You are looking handsome in interview. I know I am handsome. You need not tell me. Oh, all girls in Mumbai are crazy for me. Or a headless chicken. You feel jealous from me, है ना? Dev said. Jeena, jealous with you, forget it, man. I am already a star. Star? Who? You? Dev said. Yes, Jeena. Joke of the day. You will also read my interview in every magazine. You can't do anything original. Always following me, copying me. Na? Copying, following you? Come on, you have nothing special in you. Nachaniya. Dancer. This word touched him. He gives the cup of coffee to Jeenat and sits facing her on sofa, like now the time for man-to-man talk is start. You know, the very first day you laughed at me and my father threw me out of home. Just because my guts, I reached at this position and my engagement is cancelled. You are so unlucky. Oh, your engagement, how lucky I am. My charm saved a girl from you. Now I can understand the reason of your becoming bored. She again started teasing him and sipped the tea. They got irritated. He looks another side and sipped the coffee. You know why you come to me? He tries to turn the topic in his favor. Because you fall a prey of my charm. When my film becomes superhit, I become the superstar. He starts describing himself, but nothing can help you to get Jeenat's attention. I'm not interested. तुम्हारे जैसे सुपरस्टार भी चवन्नी के भाव बिकते हैं. सुपरस्टार लाइक यू आर सोल्ड इन 25 पैसा. बात में दम है, हम किसी से कम नहीं. बात में दम नहीं, हम किसी से कम नहीं. Without ability showing your guts, both keep silent for some moment to show their attitude to each other. Then start talking. Well, again you are here for Kashmir. No, I am doing a film. Oh, यहाँ भी मेरा पीछा नहीं छोड़ा. Oh, here again you are running after me. He remarks cuttingly. Jeenat stares at him on his comment. His tongue is running on wheels. Time has passed. Now time to bid a farewell to each other. I will wait for your interview. You will get it soon. Dev drops her at her coty. He bears his bag as his car reaches to the coty. Ifroz is at the gate waiting for him. He comes forward, a scene to Jeenat inside the car. Car stops just near to him. Ifroj opens the door with serious expression on his face. Jeenat comes out of car. Deo also comes out of car. Jeenat gives introduction to Ifroj. He is Deo, the rising superstar. You have seen him in magazine, but Ifroj does not give any response on this. Jeenat calls Deo inside, but on seeing the expression of Ifroj, he says goodnight at the gate and starts his car back. Ifroj stares at him while he is turning his car. Then he brings the Jeenat inside the koti. Shahzadi Begum is walking uneasily inside. As she sees the Jeenat, she stops. Jeenat, my child, you have returned too late. Actually, be lost in talking, so become late. For a moment, Shahzadi Begum reads the expression on the face of Ifroj. She realizes immediately if she has to manage things immediately anyhow. Otherwise, it would be too late. Never repeat this mistake again. Due to your coming late, how much if Mr. Ifroj was tensed? Shahzadi Begum starts her art. Jeenat never likes interruption of anybody in her life, but she realized the actual hidden meaning in the sentence of Shahzadi Begum. Ifroj Sahib, I am very sorry. You have puzzled. Because of me, I will take care of it always. Ifroj melted with this line of Jeenat. Jeenat Sahiba, after all, we are so close that your late night arrival seriously puzzled me. We love you more than anything in the world. Well, I am so sorry. I became rude. हम भी बेहद शर्मिंदा हैं. फिर हर चीज़ गलत तो नहीं होती. प्रोफेशनल ताल्लुकात भी तो कोई चीज़ होती है. हमें माफ़ कर दीजिए. Ifroj Sahib surrendered before them. Love at old age is also a very strange thing. Let's have dinner. As without you nobody have it. It's already too late. All three moved towards dining table. All three start their usual conversation. Environment turns normal. All changed the night dress and go to bed. Now Jeenat and Shahzadi Begum are alone now. Jeenat, जी बेटा आज़ादी का लुत्फ संभल कर उठो. Enjoy the freedom careful. Gee, I can realize if you were not handled the things smartly, then we lost everything. Ifroj assumes all rights over you. That's why he does not touch you. If he realized any wrong signal, then he turns in his own original character. Gee, but whether we can't afford a free life here only. That was not my meaning. My Jaan, I am not telling you that whatever you do, just keep in view Ifroj also. By the way, it is not tough to make him fool. Only use your brain. He is not a smart guy. He is already your slave. Okay, now I understand the whole thing. I will not repeat the same again. Their conversation continues in slow pitch. Ifroj takes a drink and falls asleep in his room. Thank you very much for listening. This is the end of chapter and page number 48.